Welcome back to Fine Music, everyone. Hope you're enjoying our new backdrop. Pick your favorites, yes. But more importantly, we're going to help you find music, right? As we always do. This is going to be episode 615. Our lead up man is Whitlock, but he's got some finds.
All of these are fairly recent releases. The first one I want to talk about is called Different Rooms by Jeremiah CHU, and he does duet. It's a duet album. Jeremiah CHU with Marta Sophia Horna, and he's a synthesizer player and a multimedia artist who has accommodated other musicians, but what he does with Marta is she's a renowned session player, and she doesn't stick with any one type of music, and she's always experimental on violin and viola. And he puts the viola and the violin through his synthesizers. And it's a great combination. Someone wrote that in an interview, he said, "We want to make music that meets you wherever you are." And the musicians are completely in tune with each other. The ideas just flow and really make a great music listening experience. The electronic manipulation works subtly, colorfully, and is very compelling. It's slightly trance and it streams out with great effects. It has some sounds from the streets, from the city, from train stations. And you can find this on Bandcamp and streaming anywhere. It's Different Rooms, Jeremiah CHU, and it just came out this month. This is his second album. Then I found a group, the Circling Sun, and their album came out this in July, and it's called Orbit. They're a seven-piece band with some guest stars on it, Afrocentric inspired jazz with a touch of Latin and even South Pacific sounds. They're actually from New Zealand. Great layered percussion, shimmering constellation of sounds with vocals and from a group called the Love Affinity Choir. They do wordless vocals and makes it feel cosmic, and the energy just comes up gently. It's chill out music, yet with a touch of gospel, and it has its quiet notes. It's blissful and filled with great ensemble playing. You'll have a little soft guitar, you'll have some blues piano. This is a group to pay attention to. Uh, like I said, it might be subtle, but yet it's adventurous. This is definitely an adventurous album. Orbit, The Circling Sun. Then I found SAAPATO, SAAPATO, he calls himself. His actual name is Brendan Prince Pato, and he's a electronic player. And this is he's from upstate New York, and this is called Decomposition, Fox on the Highway. And what this comes from what I found out, he was driving on a job along the highway. He saw a fox that had been hit by a truck or a car lying by the side of the road. And I guess he passed this every day, and he saw the body transitioning from a serene blissfulness just lying there in the sun to something totally unrecognizable by the time it decomposed. So he built his music around this. And the music captures the transformation and the interconnection between the dead body and nature. It's gentle, ambivalent. It comes out in an electronic synthesizer language, and it creates a great sound environment. It's contemplative, yet it feels so natural. It's a very interesting album to pick up on, and I would say try it out because he's a very interesting artist. I think he's got several other albums out. Then there's a group, again, it came out in July, and it's called Tough Times Never Last by KOKOROKO. And this is their second album. They're London-based with a West African soul sound, and they've got a Brit soul sound blended in there with a little slight jazz, and it's a great abundance of sounds put together, gently laid back, yet very captivating. The brass and the vocals just flow out without overpowering each other, and it's luxurious, uh, and it's a great sound to it. It's different uh, from what you've heard in any bands that pick up on 60s or 70s soul. They've developed their own style, and this makes it even much more interesting release. Then there's an album by Karate Bogato, Bogatu, and this came out in May, and it's Hold Your Horses. And they are a funk jazz with a touch of rock. It's a four-piece band, drums, bass, organ, and guitar. They developed their own distinct style of soul funk. I guess they've been together, from what I understand, underground sort of for over 10 years, jamming. And it's got catchy grooves, great arrangements. The 12 tunes are unique, and it really flows from tune to tune. There's no overdubs on this. The whole album's recorded live. Like I said, it has a connection to 60s and 70s sound, but they've extended their sound and made this their own style, and it's adventurous and a great listening experience. It's lo-fi sound, yet tight and wonderful grooves.
What's the name of that band again?
Uh, Cook, Cuckoo, let me see it again. Uh, oh, Karate. I might have got it wrong. It might be Karate Boogaloo.
Oh,
I'll have
that's
to look that up again. The album's
good.
called Hold Your Horses.
Looking it up for you.
I might have spelt it wrong.
Yeah, it's Karate Boogaloo. You're right.
Yeah. Karate Boogaloo, Hold Your Horses. Then finally, but not least, is a jazz album called Jazz Junction, Roberto Tolo, Tola, Tola. And he's a guitarist who's been around for a while. He's collaborated on many albums from Italy. He's been playing since he was 6 years old. And this is his second album. He came out with another album in 2017, so it's been a while since he's had an album. Actually, this is his fifth album. And he's got Latin jazz, bossa nova, a little bit of funk in it. His guitar playing is delightful. He creates a great atmosphere, sort of slight Wes Montgomery, Grant Green style of guitar playing. It's colorful, and there's several great performances. The way he blends in with his band, a four-piece band, and he's got a couple of guest vocalists on a couple of tunes, which doesn't distract from the album at all. It adds to it, actually. And one reviewer said each track on this album is a small world of its own. And it's a world you would like to visit on a nice afternoon.
Just want to be sure I got the third. Well, there's one called KOKOROKO. Is that correct?
Yeah,
And they're from the UK.
yeah.
Okay, I got that right. All right. So that's six.
You got some really
I'll
interesting
actually check
ones.
out.
He's got some very interesting picks, and I'm looking forward to listening to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
intrigued by
surprised
some of
about
these.
that fox one, how someone comes up with an idea of a dead fox by the road.
I like that. I like that.
Very interesting.